Hello, my name is Frank Scarcello. I'm with Thunder Bay Live here at the Renaissance Cafe, and I'm with Frank Puglia, Councillor Frank Puglia, who is the budget chair of the for City Council, and we have Frank here today to talk about the city budget. So this will be a part one of perhaps 2 or 3 segments about the budget. Frank, welcome to Thunder Bay Live.
Hi.
Thanks for coming.
My pleasure.
It's that time of year when the budget is in front of you, and I noticed that last Thursday you had a citizens
Pre-budget
input
consultation, and
it went very well.
very well. Really happy to see the community respond in such a way. Obviously, there is a lot of interest in how the city spends the taxpayers' dollars, and this is the budget time. This is the time when people need to know what we're dealing with in terms of the allocation of resources and what council has in front.
And this is sorry to interrupt, but this is the first time that you've done it, so
Yes.
I think it's a good idea. There's always some fine tuning that you can do in the future,
Yeah.
but I think it's important to have consultation and hopefully citizens also bring forward some ideas. Not just their
Absolutely.
complaints, but
And we have received quite a bit of feedback from the taxpayers, the citizens who were there. They have the option to go online and send us their ideas and suggestions. That night also, many people had the opportunity to go and ask of departmental heads what the budget means to them. And also that night they left all kinds of ideas and suggestions. At any given time they can send the councillor's phone, email us.
Yeah.
So we have an open door policy, and I think people are appreciate that, and our citizens are responding to that.
Now there was a couple of unhappy campers there. What happened there?
They preferred the open mic concept, but that night it was set up slightly different.
Okay.
And there will be opportunities in the future. If I have a
Perfect.
council at a large town hall meeting, it'll be open mic.
Perfect.
But for that evening, it was
First time
it
it
was a
was-
different different setup. So we tried to keep everybody happy, and we received some feedback, and we'll make some changes for the next time. And actually, we're having a next one, another pre-budget consultation for the 2017 budget. Will be in June of this year.
Perfect.
So stay tuned for more, and we hope you come out such large numbers again.
Okay, let's get to the numbers, right? Because this is the budget. Budget's all about numbers, and numbers are tossed around by everybody, and it gets very confusing, and it's a complicated, complex document. And I'm sure even councillors themselves sometimes they look at the budget and they sort of wonder, what they all mean. So, the basic number is this: the taxes are going up. That's, I guess, not the big surprise. It's the level of taxes going up is what may get people's attention. But it looks like the city wants to add $9.85 million to the budget.
The city doesn't want to add. There's a reality in terms of cost pressures, and council has given direction to administration to come in with a 3-year budget that has an upper limit of 3.2%. That includes the revenue side of things. We also have been given direction to prepare some decision packages where council can cut areas to bring it down to 2.8 to 2.5. That's the direction. We started the pre-budget, we started long-term planning process. And part of the strategic repositioning of how we do the budget was the pre-budget consultation. In other words, we're going to the people before the budget, not after the budget. And so the top is 3.2%, possibly go below that.
Okay, so Frank, just to clarify, just to clarify those two numbers, because I get confused. So I'm sure citizens get confused too. We have two numbers out there: 5.77 and 3.83. Tell me what the difference is between those two numbers.
5.77% is the cost of doing business that has gone up. 3% is almost wages.
Okay.
Now, the wages and benefits comprise 75% of the total budget.
Okay, well,
Okay, and some of those wages are negotiated. Some go to arbitration, like our protected services. Historically, been getting at around 3%. So, and they now form a big chunk of our budget. So, Then there's inflationary pressures on asphalt, energy, and other items. So right now we're calculating that the municipal inflation is not like the CPI of 1.5. Municipal inflation is around 3%. So inflation alone will bump it up to 3%.
Okay.
So if we're able to come below that numbers, that means we're able to find the savings somewhere else.
Right. Okay. Well, that's good. I guess we could wrap up part one of this interview, and we'll move on to part two. We'll get into a little bit more nitty gritty. Thanks, Frank.
Thank you.